hearing from local lawmakers on both sides of the aisle on President Trump's efforts to require photo ID to vote. Congressman Joe Morelle held a shadow hearing today with Democratic leader Hakeem Jeffries. News 10 NBC's Declan Stablo was there. He's live now at City Hall where the hearing was held. Declan, what were their thoughts on the issue?
Well, Aaron, Congressman Morelle and Leader Jeffries were here at City Hall to talk about voter protection and speak out against the SAVE Act. Now, according to the White House, a poll by Gallup says that 84% of Americans are in favor of requiring a photo ID to vote. But Morelle and Jeffries say the law would leave millions of citizens unable to vote and emphasize that our elections are already secure. Congressman Morelle says he supports photo ID requirements, though. He says the issue is President Trump's efforts to limit certain groups from voting. On the other side of the aisle, Monroe County legislator Virginia McIntyre, running against Joe Morelle in November, says there have been questions about election integrity since 2016. She says Americans want transparency, and that's what the SAVE Act is about. The White House website says the law would require voters to have a valid ID before registering to vote in a federal election and proof of citizenship. It would also eliminate mail-in ballots, with exceptions for illness, travel, military service, or disability. I spoke with both candidates about the act today.
It's not supposed to be a test of gotcha. This is simply a way to make sure that you verify that you are who you are. So not only driver's licenses, but for those folks who don't have a driver's license and who can't afford getting an ID, there ought to be a way for states and communities to be able to provide that free of charge.
It is my belief that we could easily create a provision that the government could help you to attain that identification necessary if you are having difficulties. So we would never want voting rights to be behind a paywall.
Right now, the bill is held up in the Senate. It'll need 60 votes to pass. Live in Rochester, Declan Stablo, News 10 NBC.
Thanks, Declan. And to clarify, a shadow hearing is an unofficial event organized by minority party leaders to discuss certain issues and hear from those impacted.